My name is Brian Woodworth and I have cystic fibrosis. When I wake up in the morning, I have to do 3 breathing treatments. In between that, I'm probably hacking up a lung. The one I do first when I wake up is called Zopanex. It's a asthma breathing treatment actually. It adapts well to cystic fibrosis though because it helps like open the airways. This one that I do after that is a hypersaline solution, which is kind of just salt water. And what that does is it goes in there and it irritates my lungs, which kind of sucks because it makes me cough a lot. And then the last one I do is Palmazine, which is cystic fibrosis like focused. It's like only for cystic fibrosis. That goes in there and then that breaks up the mucus away from the walls of the lungs. The one thing with CF is that your health is supposed to deteriorate, it's supposed to go down. The best way to describe it is like, I feel like I have the flu all the time. Like when you wake up and you have that achy body feeling and like, when you think you have the flu, your body's all achy and you just feel like, you know, like crap basically. That's kind of how I feel. But overall, I mean, it does affect my life. I get hungrier faster than other people, so I'm eating more. It's very important to keep the weight on because if we get sick, our weight drops significantly. I get tired quicker. It's more that I try to like adapt so that it doesn't bother me as much. I knew I was different, but I knew like, I tried to fit in as much as I could. But especially being a kid, it was kind of like, why is this happening to me? And it's not fair. When I was born with so many complications, like I probably should have died. So my liver had malfunctioned for the 2nd time. They already went in there and cleared everything out. And now it was like failing. And so my mom went into this lady's office. The lady told my mom what was going on with me. And my mom was like, so what's like his chances of living? Like what's his, expect? And she kind of like laughed in her face, like this kid has no shot. My mom all but flipped her desk on her and walked out of the room and slammed the door. And so that was kind of like where I get my fighting side, I think. Like she fought for me. I cough like pretty frequently. And so if you don't know me and if you don't know I have it, a lot of people just assume I'm sick. It's kind of frustrating because I just want to be able to get a sentence out sometimes without having to cough. My high school best friend, Ian, stayed the night a couple times at his house. Like, we hung out a lot, so I would always cough around him and it was fine. He never said anything. And then when I showed them my tattoo, and I was like, yeah, it's for cystic fibrosis. And Ian's like, you have that? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I just thought you coughed a lot. And I was like, he's like, I just never said anything. I just thought you coughed a lot. And I was like, it was kind of a really, really nice reaction. Big Red here on WCRX, Chicago's underground station. Stay here. Not knowing if I'll be able to like fit in with like the job that I do or like, it's just that factor of not knowing what's gonna be ahead and like what's in the future. Because sometimes you're like, oh, why do I have to do all this crap? Like the treatments and the medicines and the doctor visits, and it does get overwhelming like at some points, but when you see like someone like your mom fight for you so hard, it keeps you going. So.